Bluesky D's nut. Not gonna lie, that would be so sick if I learned how to backflip one day and just pulled it off on the stage. That would be one of my goals. I tend to pronounce GitHub with a soft G like J, GitHub. If the opponent starts giggling about it, that's the good chance to attack and KO with one single punch. Singular form of corn is acorn. Things that I absolutely don't need, but there's 2% of interest in owning one. Espresso machine. I don't drink coffee. 3D printer. It looks cool. A big gemstone chunk like a hollow amethyst stone. Gold. If I had 3D printer, I would only make stupid stuff with it. Dangerous. That applies to me as well. Picked out of the list. Rice, corn, potato, noodle, and bread. Witness the unleashed might as I merge the 5 into one formidable power. Behold as I summon the ancient forces of carbohydrates! Yeah, every single time slugma is mentioned while watching YouTube video or whatever, I immediately reflexively expect a few very specific following words. I'm sorry for your loss. PFTI. Me. Oh, doesn't it stand for the frick? The frick? There? Frick? What's up, Blue Skyers? Trademark. Hope you're all feeling sky high today. Yes, in Japan on Christmas Day, hundreds of thousands of ninjas start to appear in the cities to throw shurikens for the children as Christmas presents, and the parents often bring their katana swords to defend themselves, especially if they're ascendants of the samurai family. This is 100% true. I do like Vanilla and Vanillux, no cap. My eyes dead. VR launch. Play Beat Saber. Display vivid. Too much. Eyes tired. Me old. My eyes weak. Sad. What about saying no bead when something goes unyabeed? My name is Steve. Dad, I want some flint and steel. Steve, that is my name. Steve, I want another. Steve, where is my block? I'm running, coming in hot. There is lava. Is it going to hit the chicken? When I speedrun chord progressions. I don't know notations. I don't know what you really call it. But I've been told this is very funny. I saw a coffee shop with a signboard that literally said, "What is frapping?" I was like frappuccinos, right? I might try making my persona for the first time in my life. Possibly, but likely with the help of other creators or furry illustrators. So I had surgery 2 days ago, got anesthesia, and passed out. After I'm fully back conscious, the nurse asked me if I had lived in other countries. It turned out I was sleep-talking in English. Very vaguely remember that. I said, "Holy heck, anesthesia feels so good." Super random top, but I love snails, to the point where I might seriously consider trying to find one in the wild to keep it. That sounds fun, to be honest. If you do this, don't give them salt. It's really dangerous for them and dehydrates them really fast. It's okay, I died once before consuming 120 kilograms of salt. I've learned the lesson. Oh, so that's how you gain the ability to compose so well. Noted. I'm truly glad I'm neither into Land of the Lustrous nor into gemstones/jewelries. Either would easily kick me into bankruptcy in a few secs, since I've been loving stones and crystals since I was like 6 or something. I think we can tax jump scares. It makes them more scary, which is clearly what they want. Both jump scare consumers and producers, I know both people need or want to create more scares. I'm okay, paying too much taxes already. Don't give me any jump scares anymore. Never ever. Thanks. Number 33, Burger King Foot Expedition. If you think enough, the growth of fungi is kinda turn-based. What are you on about? How can I play D&D by myself? Did I invent a way to create a human? Give me a sec, I'm gonna stir water with salt under sunlight for a while. My hair smells so good. Use blue cheese for moisturizer. What the hell? How am I supposed to finger the strings of the freaking guitar stop? Can we just connect the computer keyboard to it and just set up a freaking keybind that allows us to press one key to play? I don't know, like E flat major sharp 13 sharp 173 sharp flat 69 or something? Chris would be like, "Noeru-san, prosido da. Invalid handle these nuts!" I sit in a chair to work. my back dies, my buttocks. But if I stand up, I have a standing desk to work, my legs die instead. Did I hacking levitate? Body floating in the workspace. Grab a balloon so you're immune to ground type attacks. I love this reply. Wait! I always thought the name Albatross sounded so cool to me, but I didn't know it was that bird? No offense, I too find the name too insulting and rude to that species, but do you know what that bird is called in Japanese? It's called Ahodori. It literally means a dumb bird. Wow! In 20 years, I set up a skibidi trap in the backyard, which seems like a skibidi toilet at first glance, but it turns out it's Crazy Frog that goes skitty bop da. What's going on? Absolutely no offense, though when I find the phrase reproduction is prohibited in the bio, it makes me like, oh, okay, I guess. At the same time, the word repost now has the meaning that used to be called retweet back then. So I'm 100% sure it's hard to express exactly what you expect in a single or few words though, but reproduction might not be the best word. My ability A, always misremembering Bluesky's domain as blsk.app. My ability B, mistyping so hard that sometimes it just results something totally unexpected. Fusion A plus B. Instead of accessing bsky.app, I've just searched BL. Equip. Green onions. Attack plus 5. Haste plus 12. I'm ready to beat the next boss fight. If I were a VTuber, I'm not, I would definitely want to do a drunk stream. It seems so much fun. Camelia's super niche rule number 635. You can't have rings on the right index finger when you have plans to eat something. Chopsticks or anything you hold will interfere with the rings. Actually speaking, when you make tea with cold water, but not boiling water, which disinfects the leaves and the water itself, tea can rot after some time, sooner than hot tea. That implies there might be an update that implements the temperature physics and fluid simulation in chapters 3 and 4. So up-tempo as a genre exists, mid-tempo exists, so it is down-tempo. I perhaps have to do some math to find I-tempo that goes along with the imaginary axis, I guess. My Instagram feed recommended accounts for me to follow are somehow filled with furry, like 80% at the moment. I mean, accurate though. You made songs called Furry Cannon and Love Yiff. We are not surprised, my guy. Plus, the muzzle facing, long muzzle version. One of the videos I was watching started playing the Super Mario 64 ending theme as one of the background music. It was funny that I immediately perceived it as, oh, so the video is about to end when. One of the things I prefer Bluesky is there are more furry people. At least I think. Man, as the Nintendo Switch era is about to end, and as we looked back, that was honestly an amazing experience. Super Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, Animal Crossing, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. What a gaming era. Hope Switch 2 would have such an amazing time again. And fun fact, the most played game is none of them. Ring Fit Adventure, baby! While I love Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Sunshine a lot, most hype scenes from the Mario series go to Super Mario Odyssey, the Bowser Capture, and the New York City Festival. Breath of the Wild was my first Zelda game, and I totally loved it. Scarlet and Violet is... Man, I never thought I'd cry over Pokemon cutscenes, even twice. And... Gosh, I thought my For You page algorithm almost got messed up because it had full of normal short video wombo combos for hours despite my attempts to fix it. Now it's back to full of furry vids, thank goodness. Wow, it's surprisingly consistently keeping the furry ratio 100%. 1, I'm happy with it. 2, it's amazing but kinda scary how they automatically categorized it so perfectly. 3, gosh, their sonas are excellent. I think now we can maximize calling anything slop to partially ridicule the phenomenon. As you might know, a cat is a car, so now we can call a cat car slop or something. I don't know. Tesla's car slop. It's scary how the car slop, Cyber Slop, has very sharp edge slop all over its chassis slop, and it can easily chop root slop.